All right, what's going on, everybody? It is me back for another live stream. It is Fig and Bricks here. So, what's going on? Hopefully, everybody's having a great day. It is Sunday, I think. I don't know. Last time I checked, 5:18. Looks like it is Sunday. We're gonna try to get this sail barge done. Wow, look, I got a notification on myself. How badass! An actual notification on myself. So, streaming Fig and Bricks. It's Sunday. Let's go. I did not realize. I thought I was a little bit further ahead on this build than I was. Who's this Vism? Vizam sounds like a freaking wizard or something. Vizam is here, but I literally thought I was a lot further ahead than I was. So we're going to start using these little bars here, these little bars that we're gonna have to wrap around the top up here. But I thought I was further ahead. I'm only on bag tray one. I'm only on bag 31. That is correct. So we thought we were a little bit further ahead than we are. I'm going to pull out the rest of these bar doohickeys here because I have a feeling we're going to need some bars. Oh, and then there's the actual plate. There's the plate. So again, I'm going to put these over here. I thought I'd be able to get this build done today. I'm gonna less talky, more buildy, and we're just gonna jump right into it and see if we can get this thing done within the allotted time. We are just again probably 5 bags away from the end here, and it's a lot of finish work. I'm on the finish work portion of the build here, so it's basically the top is what you see in front of me here. It's just the top. Don't mind my friend Syntax up here chilling. You know, we always got to have a Syntax hanging out here. Actually, I want to throw a shout out to everybody out there too that stops by my Whatnot auction this past Wednesday. I will be having another Whatnot auction on Wednesday of this coming week. So I didn't get to as many figures as I thought I was going to, but on the flip side of that, I only wanted to rock about 25 lots. So I think I ended up with like 26 or 27 lots in total. Again, thank you to everybody that turned out for that. It helped me, kind of get my feet back wet into the Whatnot game. I have a bunch of other stuff that I need to get rid of on Wednesday. And then I'm going to prepare and try to get to my Ninjago auction. That's coming up too. That'll be sooner than later. But the Ninjago has to be gone through. You guys have seen it on Hall and Ballin'. I have that whole big old lot that I just picked up from a local seller, and I need to basically just take it apart, go through it. I know every single set in there is going to be 100% complete with minifigures. There's Vizam right there. That's the last minifigure we're getting in this set. So the last one is here, Vizam. That way, the last minifigure, they're all strewn all over the place. I don't even know where the hell I put the minifigures, to be honest with you, for the set. I think some of them are in the actual thing. Let's see. Here's the Gamorrean Guard. Here's C3P or R2D2, C3PO. I have no idea. Did they fall in here? They probably fell in here, to be honest with you. Oh yeah, there's C3PO's in there chilling. Is Leia in here? I have no idea. Let me see if I can see anybody else in here. Because I am gonna have to pick this off anyway, because this is gonna have to be. There, we have to pick this. Oh, does this drop? Hang on, let's drop this down. Oh, we gotta unhook it. Unhook it. Unhook it. There we go. Salacious, Max Rebo. No, I don't think. Wolf is in here. Yeah, Wolf's in here. Here's C3PO. Oh, I don't know where. Oh gosh, Leia's missing. That ain't good. We don't want to have her missing because she's a money figure, of course. Bib Fortuna. Where's Fortuna? Oh, they're up there. They're chilling up here. Here's Mr. Bib Fortuna. There's Leia. All right. We got all the minifigures here. Yes, Bell the Bricks is here. What's going on? We are going to try like the Dickens to get this set complete and finished today. I got a whole bunch of other sets in the hopper here, so less talky, more buildy, and we're going to get going here. And hopefully everybody's having a great Sunday. Yeah, it's Sunday. It's not Friday. It's not Saturday. It's Sunday. So, Hall and Ballin' going live again today. You guys are hanging out, nothing to do this evening. Hall and Ballin', 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, only on the Hall and Ballin' channel. Go come check us out. We're hanging out today. I think Cheap Ass did some with us. It's guaranteed to be a good time, or Cheap Ass will buy you a UCS Millennium Falcon. So There we go. How about that? That's a Holland and Ballin guarantee. If it's not a good time on Holland and Ballin, cheap ass will buy you a UCS Millennium Falcon. There you go. And he's not here, so he can't deny it. Oh crap! What happened? Am I down? What the heck happened? It says chat disconnected. All right, hang on. What happened? Am I live? Bell to Bricks. Can somebody tell me if I'm live? Am I still rocking here? It said the chat disconnected and then it connected again. So I think we're good here. I don't got anything Wi-Fi-y and real wonky on my side here. So hopefully everything looks good. Just let me know in the chat if you guys can hear me, see me. Everything I think looks okay. So yeah, we're good. Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, if it happens to get a little wonky again, just let me know and I will switch to a different part of the server here. So sometimes I've been getting a little bit of wonk service here and there. So it doesn't happen too often, but if it does happen again, or I do get disconnected, just let me know and I'll switch it up. All right. So hopefully again, everybody's having a great Sunday. It is me. We're building. We're trying to get this UCS Jabba'S sail barge completed. Again, I was mistaken. Bag 36 is actually the end of it. It's actually you build the stand for all the minifigures. So bag 36 is not terrible. So I'm thinking it's really 35. I mean, 35 is your point where you're going to be done with the set, and then you just literally have to build the stand for the minifigures. So if you can get to 35 in a pretty decent fashion, I think we'll be okay today. Again, less talky, more buildy, and we will see what happens. But I think we're going to be in good shape. I think we should be able to get this done today. Hopefully, again, we're going to talk and build like we always do. Build and talk and build. And hopefully we can get through this today. We can move on to a different set because we want to build other sets, and there's a lot of other sets in the hopper here in the pile, if you will. So we want to keep getting to the other sets, and kind of variety is again the spice of life. So you want to see this set come to a conclusion and me to build something different. So that's what I'm looking forward to. But this set has been amazing. If anybody is on the fence about this set, I know it's pretty expensive in the scheme of things, but it is an absolute amazing set. It is a great set. If you have the opportunity and you want to buy it, or you're on the fence about buying this set, I highly, highly, highly recommend picking it up because it is amazing. The figures are amazing. Until they re-release some of these figures, they're kind of gate kept into a $500 set. So if you want some of the minifigures, unless you have contacts in the factory, this is probably going to be the only way you're going to get some of these minifigures. So, and they're good ones in here. Most of them I believe, are exclusive. Besides, unfortunately, our friend Max Rebo, who is not exclusive to anything anymore because Lego does what Lego does, and they unexclusivize figures. Unexclusivize? Sure. There we go. We're going to say that. Unexclusivize. Yeah. You heard it first here, everybody. Unexclusivize, the word of the day from your friends over at Freaking Bricks and the oh shoot. Okay, I'm looking at this. I'm talking too much here. Yes. Unexclusivize. De-exclusivize? Yeah, something like that. We'll go with that. Unexclusivized D. They re-released Max Rebo in this set, and it's the same exact Max Rebo. The K2SO that they're re-releasing in an upcoming set, I believe in June, is a little bit different. Lego tends to do that. I think they trolled a lot of people when they made it to look the exact same. Max Rebo is identical. There is no difference between the Rebos from the old sail barge and the new sail barge. So again, you kind of get what you get with Lego. And I mean, you can pitch a fit, but nobody's really listening to you. So at this point, it really doesn't do you much good. So we just gotta. You're gonna buy it. You're gonna build it. You want to enjoy it. You're gonna complain about it, whatever. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. I am rather enjoying this set. I think it's a great set. And I'm excited for some of the June 1st Star Wars sets to come out. I think they're going to be awesome. I think they'll be cool, but we'll see what we buy. I don't know how much we're going to be buying on the June 1st drop date, but the Gumball machine just came out. I'm sure the boys will be talking about the Gumball machine tonight. That's a June 1st as well. There's a bunch of sets that are coming out June 1st. Again, Lego keeps reproducing the sets. They reproduce the sets, and they just keep making more sets and making more sets and making more sets. And I don't know how anybody could even try to keep up at this point because it is just a lot of sets to try to keep up to buy. You know, that gumball machine is basically a CMF pack. It's just basically a CMF. You're basically getting a CMF um, series with the gumball machine is kind of like a bonus at this point because I mean, and the minifigure selection is insane. You get the crazy new spacemen in different colors. There's a gold one, there's a teal one. I don't know if there's 2 or 3 classic spacemen colors in that one, but then you get the new Kraken, the 2 new legions of like classic castle figs. So it's just a lot. It's basically like a gumball machine, but like I said, a CMF series, and you get a gumball machine. So you're basically getting a gumball machine for free. But again, the series is going to run you $170. I think it's $169 if I'm not mistaken. I believe that's what the price of that set is. Again, coming out June 1st with a freaking 50, 60 other sets. So June 1st is going to be expensive for a lot of people. There's just again, and they just keep producing and producing and producing more sets. All the Star Wars sets are coming out June 1st, and just kind of crazy all the amount of sets that are being produced. So I know a lot of people can't. I myself am not one that can keep up with the production of sets anymore. I know a lot of people out there that collect Lego can't keep up with the production anymore. They can't buy all the sets that come out because it's almost next to impossible to do it. It's just too many sets, and kind of crazy. But all right, so let's see. So I don't know what this is. This the wheel? This looks kind of like a steering wheel, but it might be a steering wheel eventually. Let me see here. Let's see. Does this go on top of here? Does this move? It kind of locks it in, maybe. I don't know. It looks kind of. Oh, is this thing supposed to move? Let's see. I bet you it's supposed to move. Yeah, this is supposed to move somewhat. Okay, cool. Yes, it's definitely a shit ton of CMFs, 100%. There's a lot of CMFs in that series, but in that set. But again, you're gonna have to buy this. Oh, is this supposed to spin, or is it supposed to be locked in? I don't know. Looks like it's supposed to spin. I'm guessing it's supposed to spin. The only way it's not supposed to spin is if this went, and you can't put it. Oh wait, actually, can you put it? No, it's always gonna spin. Okay, cool. It's always going to spin. So, all right, there we go. Put it like that. Okay. Now we got the stairs. We got some stairs here. Okay. One of this here, stairs here. So yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how that set does. Again, I was curious to see if any of the figures were coming out of the factory because that to me was a hand-picked set. If Lego knows about the factory leaks, to drop figures from the factory. It's like a battle pack. It's like a it's like a CMF series right from that could have dropped from the factory, and you would have had, I wouldn't have been surprised if they would have started popping figures from that coming out of the factory. But I haven't seen any yet. I figure with a June 1st release date, we probably would have already seen figures coming out of the factory. And if you know what I'm talking about. I'm not saying anything that people don't know about already, but I haven't seen too much. I've had some people in the know that have contacts within the factory, and I haven't seen many things coming out lately. So I don't know if that's dried up right now, if it's just on a hold status, and they're going to re-release more figures coming sooner than later. But as of right now, I don't see too much coming out of the factory, and Whatnot is usually the first place that you're going to see those figures coming onto is Whatnot. So, and I have not seen any of the gumball machine figures yet. And I think with the June 1st release date, I think you would have already saw them. So I think it's safe to say that those figures probably coming out anytime soon. Oh, it's on my foot. Dang, okay, right on the foot. But yeah, it looks good. I'm sure we'll talk about it tonight. Me and the boys. It looks cool. Again, I don't know if $170 is a buy for people, but again, somebody was mentioning too that you're probably going to see all of those figures on the BAM wall. They're probably going to be in Bricks and Build a Minifig. So you're probably going to be able to order all those parts eventually on the BAM Bricks and Pieces at on Lego's website. So hold out. All of those figures pieces usually eventually show up on the Bricks and Pieces. Even the air tanks that nobody thought was going to be there, and then the blue one showed up. So I'm sure the gold ones will be there. That teal one will be there, and then is there another? Hang on, I don't know if there's another. I want to say there was 3 colors of the Spaceman, but I don't think there might have been. I think it was only 2. Let me check my picture here. Teal, yeah, and gold. Okay, yeah, it's teal and gold. Okay, yeah, there's just teal and gold. But again, you're getting the teal space. You're getting the teal air tanks and helmet, and you're getting the pearl gold air tanks and helmet too. So again, those will definitely be, in my opinion, those will definitely be on Bricks and Pieces. I have a feeling on Lego's shop at home there. So again, if you're just tuning in, it is me. We're trying to finish the sail barge here. I'm trying to finish the sail barge today. Again, when I jumped on today, I did not think I had this many bags left, but I think I should be able to stream for about another hour. So we'll see what we get done. It may be one of those things where I take the last bag off stream and then just show a picture of it being done later. We'll see. Because especially if I can get to the bag 36, which is the plate, the UCS plate, and then the minifigures. So if I can get to that point, I have a feeling that we're going to. I think we'll be okay. So basically, it's 4 more bags at this point. So, and a lot of these bags are finished work for the top of the sail barge here. So it's not a lot of intense work that we're doing here, but it's more. The only thing with these is it's a lot of littler pieces. So the finite work tends to bring the little pieces to the yard. So you got a lot of little pieces here. Tile pieces and whatnot. Let's drop a 1 by here with one of these guys on the top. And then we got 2 of these. So let's drop 1 here. Oh, not that guy. It's this guy. Okay, so 1 there. And that goes on that guy right there. And then we got, where's the other clip piece here? There it is there. And let's drop 1 more on there. Oh, Brett's Builds is in the chat. Now it's it's a party. Brett's Builds is here. We having a party. We trying to get this done, Brett. It ain't Castle, but Star Wars is pretty damn close to Castle. What are we making? Some stairs now? We got some stairs. Okay. All right, let's do some stairs now. All right. Let's do this first. I'm gonna go sideways style on this. Yeah, because we gotta run that. I hate running these little tube things too. I'm not a huge fan of the tubes, so this is gonna be fun when we have to run the tubes on this thing. I'm not really great at it, but we shall see what happens. All right, we need one of these, making some steps. Actually, that's a quick way to make some steps right there. Check it out. That is a great little step right there. 3 pieces. 3 little pieces right there. Step 1, you're done. Step 2, you're done. Look at that, 3 pieces. Quite the quaint little steps. In case you're in the way to make some steps. Look at that. That's a nice little look right there. We got a nice little, basically a step and a half right there, but looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool there. All right, what do we got? Oh, here comes okay, so I don't know what 160 millimeters, 6.3 inches. I don't know. I'm assuming it's probably these 2 here. So I don't have. It does not give you a scale portion on here. 2 of these came out of the. I think these are bigger than these. Yeah, these definitely are bigger than these. Yeah, okay. I believe it's these 2. So we're going to try it. We're going to see if this works. I believe this should. It's going to be pretty damn close to over. Oh, shoot. Neats. This may not be the one. Nope. These look really too large. I don't think these are the ones. All right. They might be these ones. They might be the smaller versions here. So let me see. I might have to open these up. Let me just check it. Let's see if these are definitely smaller, so let's throw those in there. And then there's the UCS plate. We will put that over there, but these ones are definitely smaller. I have a feeling it's going to be two of these. I told you I wasn't a huge fan of these bars, but yep, I have a feeling this is exactly yep. That's one of those. And then we're going to get another one of these right here. Snap that in and then drop it there, there, there. Okay. So you got a little bit, yeah, you got a little bit of curvature there, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty sweet. There, it's pretty sweet. All right, that looks good. Up and down, all around. Does this kick out? Is this supposed to kick out? I don't think that's really. Is it supposed to kick? Oh, it might have to kick out a little bit. Actually, that might be it. Yeah, I think it might be kicked. It is kicked down a little bit. Okay, that's cool. All right, looks a lot better. All right, so then this is a nine. This might be the. Is this the big end? This okay. So I have. So it's a niner. So it's going to be bigger than this one. 6. Shoot. I'm assuming it's probably this one. Let me see. This is a little fun. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is a little fun to try to decide which ones I'm supposed to be putting in the slots here. So I have a feeling this is definitely not the one. This one definitely looks way too big. Oh, maybe not way too big. No, this might be the one. All right, let's see. So we got to put it like that, and then drop it like, "Yo, Secret Squirrel, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? How's the Squirrel Man doing? What's up, Secret Squirrel?" So if you put it here, all right, I'm just gonna drop it in here. We're gonna try it. I have a feeling this might be the one. Yeah, this is gonna be the one. This is gonna be it. Okay. Drop it in. This one's a little bit. No. It might be. No, this one's going to be too. That's too small. This one's way too massive. No, it's got to be this one. This one looks a little bit like this one should be back a little bit. Oh, shoot, that ripped right off. Oh, does this got to? Oh, I think. Hang on. I think these got to kick out too, right? Yeah, these kick out. That's why. There we go. That's exactly what I didn't do. Okay. Yep, these got to kick down just like the other ones downstairs. There we go. Kick it down. There we go. Kick it down and around. There we go. All right. That looks like it should be good. That one's down, kicked. Drop it in. Drop it in. Yep, those are kicked down. There we go. Okay. Cool beans. All right, so that's good. We're done with the poll. This would be the final. I would yes. I'm. That's what the goal is. As I talk through this to myself, I'm literally only on the first bag of like 4 more to go. So that's the goal. I'm going to see. I don't think the last bags are going to be that difficult, but famous last words of Fick and Bricks is, we're going to get this done in a stream, and 8 streams later, we're still trying to finish up the damn sail barge. So I'm going to say that I would love to get this done today, and that's the goal right now. Haulin' and Ballin' is on live in another hour and 15. So will I stream the hour 15 till Haulin' and Ballin'? I will pretty much try to, if I'm into that zone right there, which I should be. I mean, I'm there right now, so hopefully we can just stay in the zone here and kind of push through. And what the hell is that? Is that? Oh, that's this thing. I was like, damn, that looks weird, but it's on. You gotta go that side, right? Yeah, like that. Okay. So we shall see. We shall see. But again, that's the goal. That is the goal. We're going to try to push through. We're going to try to get this done so we can move on to a different build sooner than later here, because it seems like I've been building this thing for 6 months. I think it's been 6 months, but sometimes it's a great build, though. It is an absolute amazing build. Like I said, it's a great build. If anybody's out there, trying to figure out if you want to buy this or not, or you're on the fence about it, I would recommend it. I think it's a great build. And again, you're getting some pretty epic figures in here. You're getting some pretty epic minifigures in here. So, you definitely can't go wrong with the figure selection. If you're a minifig collector or anything like that, you definitely can't go wrong. Shout out to minifig collector. There you go. We always end up seeing minifig collector in one of the streams. So there we go. Shout out to himself, minifig collector. The man, the myth, the legend. Once I say minifig collector, like Beetlejuice, he should pop in the stream, but I mean that doesn't always happen. So we shall see. It's a chair. Am I making a chair? This looks like a chair, but kind of not a chair. No, this is a, what is this? A speeder. Oh, this is a gun. Oh, damn. This is like a freaking turret gun here. Okay. This would make our friend, the Bearded Brick proud. Richie over at the Bearded Brick. This would make him proud. It's a big ass freaking turret gun. Damn. Okay. Oh, yeah. Blasters for days here, people. Blasters for days. Look at this. Wait till you guys see this blaster. All right. Drop that in there. And then turret here. Pachoo, pachoo. Pachoo, pachoo. There we go. All right. Now we're going to drop this onto there. Put a couple of the friction pins in the gray style right in there. Oh. Hang on. What the hell fell off? What the? Come on. You got to drop it in. Oh, we don't want to do it. We definitely don't want to do it upside down. Okay, so let's see. Put this back in like this. Okay, now we down. We in. All right, put these freaking turret blasters on the side here. Wait till I show you guys this. I want to do buy the sale by May the 4th, but there were no sales or promos on that. Oh, I got you, man. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I would have probably waited to myself, but that's a pretty badass looking gun. Look at that. Where does this go? Oh, it freaking cannon style. There we go. Pew, 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 pew. There you go. Pew pews. Pew pew, mother. Oh, yeah, we won't say that. All right, skateboard. We got to go on. What are we doing? Oh, shoot. Hell no, I'm missing pieces. The hell did I do here? Holy Christopher Robin. What the hell did I do? I'm not missing a ton of pieces, but there's some bars and stuff. All right, hang on. What the poop here? Damn, where the hell did these bars go? Oh, they got to go on here somewhere. Hang on. Oh, there's the 2 bars. Oh, okay. They were just, all right, I just missed a step. Okay, cool. They were literally just extendos. We got extendos. These go into here. Lock it down to there. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. We got that to there, and then lock this down to there. Yep. Okay. And then there is one other piece that I definitely don't have that I should have. Let me see if I can see it. It might be on the thing it might be on the thread. I bet you it's on the gun thing. Let me see. Gungam style. Let's see if it's on here. It's got to be. Where is it? Where is it? Is it? Where the hell did this one go? I don't see this anywhere around here. I only built the top. This piece right here. I don't see it anywhere on the top here. It's definitely not on the gun. There's only a handful of pieces that this could be too anywhere on the top here. Literally, I only did a handful of things up here. I mean, I guess I could go back to the first page. I guess I can do that. Let's go back and see. Maybe it was supposed to. Oh, got it. Saw it right there. Okay, there it is. Right on the back side here. Boom. Boom. Oh, shoot. Look at that. Broken right in my hands. There we go. Yeah, right on the back there. All right. All right. So next one's going to be a 2-bagger. So that's good. So we got 2 bags coming out of the next one. So that's actually going to help us out, I think, a lot in the long run here. So that's good. So we got 2 bags. So 2 bags here, and then a couple more of these poles. So that's actually going to be a good thing. We got 32 and 33. 33 is like a small little bag here, so that's a good thing. Little tiny bag here. I don't think it has a bag within a bag. Nope, no bag within a bag. Oh, it might be another deck piece. I bet you I'll do another deck piece. It's got to be the front deck because this looks like all the same pieces we just used. So 32's got it. Yeah, it's another deck I bet. It's a front deck. That's the front piece. So this actually can probably just go. Pop up. Oh shoot! What the hell? Yeah, this is gonna go right on top of here. Put that right back up there for now. So we just have that in there. There for now. Lock that in. Boom, boom. Okay. Put that up there, like so. It's cool, but it ain't. I'm gonna put it. Yeah, we'll drop it. Actually, it looks better. All right. So yeah, this is definitely the second portion of the upper build. So 32, 33. We got some. This is definitely going to be not going to be too crazy, but we're definitely building another freaking part of the top. And then once this is done, then you're pretty much left with the 34, which is nothing. 34 and 35 are probably together, and then 36. So we're at a good spot. We're at a real good spot here. Again, I got about an hour before hauling and balling, so I think we should be able to get through this. Again, should is the key word for the day. So we're gonna try to build and not talk as much. Who are we kidding? We're gonna talk just as much as we always do. We're still gonna build more. We'll build more quickly. How about that? Build more quickly. All right. So we got this. So you want this one on this side here, and then flank this in the middle. And then we got, what do we got here? So we got a lot of, we got one by traces here. Oh, we got all the one by traces here. One by trace, one by trace. And then we're dropping the one by quattros here. We got a one by quattro, one by quattro. And then we got some of these guys here. This is one by what? Yes, Seco? No, Seco, Sieste, Ocho, Nueve. Okay, no, we're on the Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. Yeah, cinco. Got some cinco. No, are these cincos? No, they might be seises. They one by uno by seises. Yeah. Let's see what we got here. So let's flip flop this guy right here. Let's drop this right there. I'll drop a couple of these guys along the bottom here. So we'll go there. Yeah, we're building the bridge here, the rest of the bridge. And there we go. We're gonna make this look mean, but it's gonna be the last of what we're building, I think, for a while. So we got to come up the gut with this one here. We're gonna come up the gut with this piece here. And I'd be, it's funny. I'd be dangerous if I could do like flooring. If I could do flooring in my mocks, I would be a dangerous mock builder. But unfortunately, that's one of my weak points is doing flooring. I never can do flooring for some reason. I buy the modulars and I look at them do the flooring and all this stuff like this with all the plates and stuff, and it's just like it always eludes me. Always eludes me. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny, but somebody should teach a class on how to build floors on a building. That'd be pretty cool. It'd be pretty badass. This goes there. Couple of 2 by traces there and there. All right, we got that. We're looking like a freaking tomahawk here. There we go. Oh, door closed. Kind of freaked me out. I ain't gonna lie. It freaked me out a little bit. Definitely freaked me out a little bit. So we're still building here. The wind kind of came through and took out the door, but we're good. We're still building. Still moving right along here. The pages are getting ripped around, but we're still building. We're still building. All right, what do we got here? Does that go? Oh, yeah. All right. So there. Oh, you do not want to hear that with the reddish. Oof. Getting a little fierce here. You don't want to hear that with the reddish brown. You don't want to hear that with the reddish brown. That is very true. That is very true. Bell the Bricks making great comments in the chat as per usual there. All right. So we're going to drop this right to there. I'm going to drop it. This is a lot of finish work, though. A lot of finish work. Again, you get to the end of the build, a lot of small pieces. So a lot of small pieces up in the end of this build. Getting to the end, you're like, oh, we almost there. Shoot, you ain't almost there. You got lots more to do. A lot of tile work. Once the tile work's done, you're going to be golden. But at this point, Pony Boy, you still got a lot of work to do. All right, let's see what we got going on here. So, oh, dang. All right. Is it 1 by 2 there and there? And with these floors, too, if you don't make them right, you're going to know right off the rip you don't make them right because it's going to make you famous. It's going to take you out, and you're going to be like, it's not going to line up. So when you try to drop the floor, it don't line up, you know you did something wrong. I ain't telling anybody in the chat anything anybody already knows, because I've done it many times where you get done with all the tile work, especially on like a modular or something, and you try to line the floor, and you're like, oh, something's wrong. You're off a stud or something, and you're like, dude, and then you got to go back with the brick separator and just pull off all the tiles. I've done that on many a modular. I've done that on many a modular build where you got to come back and just basically redo the whole floor because you messed up one spot where you thought you were going to be in the right spot, but you weren't, and you kept moving, and you kept tiling, and you're like, I'm better than this set. I can beat this set. Next thing you know, you're swearing and pulling off a whole bunch of tile. It's happened. It's happened to you. I'm sure it's happened to a lot of people out there, but that's why I try to pay attention more when I'm building, and usually it doesn't happen too often. So we just keep. Then we just go back, and I think I forget one of the streams or one of the modulars that I did that too, but it was definitely classic. It was definitely a classic moment in the Fick and Bricks annals there of my channel, because I've had some doozies. I think nothing pales in the comparison to the Flower Boutique episode of 2000, and I don't even know when the hell that was. Honestly, I can't even tell you when that video was out, but that was I almost went head first into my dark ages with that one. If anybody has not seen that yet, I highly recommend going and searching my channel for the Flower Bouquet live build. It's something that, especially you can really, honestly, if you want to get really entertained, just fast forward to the end. You don't even have to watch the whole video, but just fast forward it to the end. That's the most entertaining part of the whole damn video, the whole damn build stream, is the end of that one. So just hit it to the end, and I guarantee you're gonna laugh your butt off when you see it. So. Yo, Angry Dragon, what's up, brother? How you doing? Yeah, it is definitely worth a watch. Again, even if you just fast forward to the end, you will not regret watching that video and being like, oh my gosh. There was some, I think there were some. Definitely some swear words said in that. So if you don't like swear words, I wouldn't recommend watching the video. But other than that, yeah, go give it a peruse, because it's definitely comedy. It would have definitely ended up on my blooper reel for sure. If I had a blooper reel on the channel, it would have definitely ended up on there for sure. So. Maybe I'll print that out on the stream tonight for Holland and Ballin. Maybe I'll go back and gotta watch if you pretended you're not frustrated. No, gotta watch you as you pretended you're not. And it escalated. Okay, yeah. I didn't order no Space Babies there, Angry Dragon. No, I got zero interest in Space Babies, dude. Man, it'll end up on the floor at like $20, and then I'll go get one at $20. No, I'm not gonna pay $50 for it or $60. And no interest right now. Wait till the floor drops out on them, or they redo the promo at Lego, and then I'll pick one up. That will be good. No, zero interest right now, my friend. Zero interest. All right, let's see what we get here. The problem is right now with Classic Space is they're milking the crap out of Classic Space and the reboots and all this other stuff that they're trying to target everybody's nostalgia factor. So everything out that's Classic Space is ringing true with everybody, and we're like, oh my god, it's Classic Space, I'm gonna go buy it. And yeah. So, not that is it two of these? Wait a minute, what? Oh, there is supposed to be two of these, isn't there? Yeah. Okay, this one's supposed to go up there. Like this, I think. Like that. Yep. Okay. Oh, and then there's a different one. You got to make the other side of it. Oh, that's cool. All right. That's pretty sweet. You just got to make it upside down. I don't know about that either, man. Finally got Jaws. That's cool. $170, dude. I think they're going to be on Bricks and Pieces. I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, yeah, they're definitely going to show up on Bricks and Pieces. I'm not going to spend $170 on a set just for those figures. I'm sure a lot of people will. I'm sure it'll be sold out within the first probably, I don't know, day or so. I'm sure that set will be sold out, and everybody will be trying to resell the figures quickly on Whatnot to try to make money back on the set. But No, they're cool figures. They're definitely some cool space figures and colors we don't have yet. But again, they're just trying to grab as much money as they can right now off the nostalgia of older Lego collectors. All right, looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. We're doing pretty well here. All right, let's see. Let's drop this in here and drop that in there. We're doing some more. This is going to be some more railing. We're obviously getting set up for some more railings here because we got more of those tubes to put up on here. A lot of little pieces though. A lot of little pieces up in here. Yep, this is the same setup from before. We got to drop this little guy in here. Drop a little 1x roundy up on here, and then we're going to drop a little wrench piece up in here. There we go, a roundy and a wrench piece. There we go. I think it goes on there like that. Yep, roundy and a wrench piece. All right, let's do it to the other side. I got that there. We got that there. One thing about Lego, the Angry Dragon, is they're trying to kill the aftermarket on everything. They're trying to destroy any resellers. They're trying to exclusivities out the window. So you know damn well that none of that stuff is going to be exclusive, and then you're going to be able to find it on Bricks and Pieces, and you're going to be able to find the air tanks, and just like the dark blue Spaceman that everybody was clamoring for, and people were spending $50-$60 on a classic dark blue Spaceman. Next thing you know, what they're available on Bricks and Pieces, and you can get the damn air tanks, the whole minifigure for like $4. Yeah, they create the FOMO, and then they re-release it or make it readily available, and then the people that had the FOMO that paid too much for the figure of the set are all mad and pissed off because they paid too much for it. Now you can get 99% less than what they paid for. So, yep. Such is life. Such is life. All right. So what are we doing here? Doors, windows. What else we got here? Boom, boom, boom. What did I do? Oh shoot! Did I just literally just do that? Hell yeah, I did. Fick not paying attention again. Damn you, Fick. Yep, I was talking about it. Yeah, I'm not buying dreams for that. Yeah, that you'll be able to find that, dude. I wouldn't even waste my time with that dream set because those little ones like that, they're totally gonna be on there, dude. You're not gonna need the space. That fig's already out. The air tanks and everything. You're talking about the baby one, right? Yeah, you're talking about the little baby one. That one's those little baby one. You're gonna be able. I bet you that one comes out in another set. That one's gonna come out in a different set. That one will be out in a different set. Let's try this again. We're going to do this first. We're going to drop this first there, and then we're going to drop this first there. How about that? Does that look a little better for y'all? Yeah, I think that's probably going to help. Yeah, drop that to there, and then drop that. That looks so much better. It looks so much better this way. Yeah, I have to agree. This looks a lot better this way. Yeah, absolutely. This is how it should have been from the beginning. There we go. Put that there. Drop this there. Drop this there. And then we're going to drop that there. Okay, perfect. There we go. Oh, that looks mean. That looks freaking mean now. Here we go. Let's drop this in there. Drop this in there. We're going to drop another one guy there. We'll drop one across the bow here. We're getting nautical here. Here we go. All right, then another 1x1 here. 1x2. 1x2, and then some of these freaky deaky things here. Oh no, these aren't. Oh, these are 1x's. Oh shoot. Okay, 1x. These are for the sales, I bet. Yeah, these got to be for the sales. 1x. This is almost gonna be done. We almost gonna be done with this. We getting there. I have a feeling I should. What do we got? About an hour. We got about 53 minutes. It's gonna be close. I ain't gonna promise it's gonna be done, but it's gonna be damn close. We gonna get damn close to getting this thing done. The flavor's been savored for a long time now, so I have a feeling it's gonna be because especially if the next steps are 2-baggers, well, I think we're gonna be good. I think we're gonna be good as long as the next bagger is another 2-bag combo here. I think we're gonna be real good. Let's see. We got the gray pony there. We got, is there more gray pony? Yeah, there's a gray pony there. Bonita. All right, let's drop this little. That's a little thing. And then they use these. They use the beaters. They use the egg beaters in this, or the cake beaters in this too, for some decoration. We got the cake beaters in here. It's kind of different. We got the little sphere. We got the gray, light bluish gray sphere, spherical wizardry here. So we got that going for us too. We got the spherical wizardry. No, you heard it first. I used it. You heard it. All right, what else we got here? So we got a one dropper here. We got some more spherical wizardry here. And then we got another one by Deuce there. Did we get, oh shoot, did we get, oh, hell, so then no. I already did that. Okay, wait a minute. What? No, we're good. We're good. All right, one dropper there, one dropper there, another one of these guys here. Yeah, we're making this look mean. We're almost done here with this, guys. We're almost done with this. I don't know what I'm buying, if anything, June 1st. Honestly, Angry Dragon, there's so much coming out. I don't know at this point. I really don't know. It's just too much out there. There's not much I want to buy June 1st. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's just a lot, and it's just too much at one point. And I think Lego's just way overextending themselves, and it seems to me like they're just putting out stuff to get the money rolling. They just want to make as much as they can now and then, because again, I'll talk about a little bit about this on the show tonight. But again, I have a feeling that they're starting to take notice of all these other companies that are starting to produce some pretty cool looking sets. Again, I'm in the talks. I should be getting some sets in from both Brickcraft Official as well as the new company that I'm dealing with, that MKOU. I want to say that's the name of the company. So I think that was the name of the company. So they're both. I should be getting those sets pretty quickly, probably sometime maybe this week. And then those might be my next builds on the stream, because I know I have to get those done rather quickly, because they're sending them out to me, and I told them that I would get to them pretty quickly. So those might be my next builds on the stream. So we shall see. But wait till you see what Brickcraft Official's sending me. Those builds are going to be right up my alley, right in my wheelhouse, and I'm excited about those. So that's going to be super fun to get to build those and stuff like that. So they're sending me a whole care box. So who knows? Maybe we'll see if I can. Maybe I'll do some giveaways too with the sets once they come in. So I got a whole box full of sealed Christmas sets from them that, unfortunately, when I moved, I did not get the chance to build any of those sets currently. So I will have to. That might be a Christmas stream coming up sooner than later. So that might be a Christmas stream for the 2025 here, is to rebuild those sets, because I'm sure they're probably going to be coming out with new ones for the new holiday season. But I'm going to try to definitely get those built. And again, maybe we'll run some giveaways with those sets too as well. So that might be something we can definitely get done in the future. But once the new sets come in, and that the new company is actually going to send me the one of the Pokemon figure, one of the buildable Pokemon figures. Like I said, I think I talked about that last stream with you guys. It's going to be Squirtile. So I have a feeling that you guys are going to, when you see that, you guys are going to be like, damn, it's going to be cool. And I don't have the Squirtile Bricker Builds one to compare it to, but I have a feeling that my buddy Jer actually has a couple of the ones that he actually built, but he built them in a Lego, and he actually pieced them together from the instructions. So he'll be able. I'll bring it to him, and I'll let him take a look at it once it's built, and we'll do a review on the channel and just let you guys know how it looks and how it is. I'm getting the Bluey and the small Fortnite set. All the Bluey sets are coming out too. Yeah, there's so much stuff coming out June 1st. I honestly forgot about the Bluey sets too. Yeah, the Bluey sets are coming out too. Completely forgot about those ones. All right, so let's see. So we got to go. What's this? 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. And that's 6. And then put the wrenches in here and drop it down 1. wrench, drop it down 1. Those little Pokemon might have a hard time. But they're not coming out till 2026, Angry Dragon, right? I don't think the Pokemon for Lego is not coming out till 2026. So they're gonna make their money. Bricker Build's already made their money. Trust me, they'll just switch to something different once. I mean, and I don't think Lego would ever make those buildable ones like that big. Shoot, if those were Lego, they would probably cost what Bricker Builds charges for them, I bet. So I don't know. I don't think you'd ever get into the realm of getting Lego to produce those big buildable Pokemon figures, because again, they would be stupid expensive. They would have to be, because I know what Bricker Builds is charging for them. So we need, is it this thing? Yes, we need 4 of these. So let's see, 1, 2. And then he's gonna go wonky sobby style 2, 3. Yeah, I don't. If you're talking about the Bricker Build stuff, which I'm assuming you are, I don't. I saw somebody yesterday. This person has like 245,000 followers on Instagram, and some people in here probably follow him, but he showed he literally bought all, well, I don't know if he actually bought all of them or if he was given a deal from Bricker Builds, because he showed every single Bricker Builds set that's currently available. He had every single one, and he was asking everybody, like, which one should I build now? Which one should I start building? Like, he has the 2 big Marios, and then he just like went and just like, I don't know, went ham and just bought like every single one of their sets. So I'm assuming they gave him some sort of deal, because I mean that's thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars to kind of put together the list what he just put together. So again, I'm sure he's making a ton of money on his channel anyway, because he's got, again, 245,000 followers on Instagram. So he's definitely making some scratch there. All right, let's see. I got one more wrench. Where the hell's one more wrench? Am I missing a wrench? Oh, come on, wrench. What the? One probably fell. Did it fall on me? Did it fall? Usually it hits the ground. Is it in the bag over here? Am I missing a wrench? See a wrench? Classic me doing classic me things. Who the hell's a damn? And you should tell me they didn't give me any extra wrenches in here. These little freaking wrench things in here. They did not give me one extra. How about that? Yeah, but I'm literally almost. I have like 10 more pages to go with this set, and now I'm sans a wrench here. Are you kidding me? Come on, Lego. What? Did I get the wrenches in here? Nope. Killing me, Smalls. Are killing me. I didn't use. Are they all wrenches? Oh shoot! Never mind. Hang on. Sorry, that's my bad. It's not a wrench. Never mind. No wrenches. Okay, we're good. It's not a wrench on that one. It's just a hole. Just a hole. I would think so, Angry Dragon. I think that's probably about that cost. But again, he's got a massive channel, so he might have worked a deal out with them guys. I would assume that is something that they do on a regular basis. Is work out deals with big, humongous channels and said, "Oh yeah, if you put our stuff on your channel, we'll send them all to you." I mean, they do have that rather not great ambassador type program, but I know somebody that I follow on the gram actually is an affiliate for them. It has the affiliate link for them and stuff like that, and does not. It's not very. It doesn't provide you very much. It doesn't provide them very much with the affiliate program for them. So. This looks like it's the one. Alrighty. Yep, that's the one. Alright, sail barge away. I don't know what that whole thing is there. There's like nothing in that thing, but maybe there'll be something eventually. Alright, now we got 2, 7. These just go in the middle. This goes to that side. Clip, clip, clip. And then clip, clip, clop. Alright, clip, clip, clop, clip, clop, clip. This goes. Oh shoot! I almost knocked over the mech diesel here. Mech diesel. All right, that's down. That's down. It's down. It's down. Are we down? We're down. All right. Chute is down. All right. Sail barge is sail bargian. Okay, so now what? Do I have some B? Was there supposed to be 3 on there? Or did they give me extras? God, I don't know. No, there's only 2 on there. There's 2 on there and 2 on there. Okay. They must have gave me extra little clippers here because I ain't got no extra clippers running around here. All right, now let's make the. We got a gun here. What is this? Oh yeah, side gun. All right, let's make a side gun here. All right, let's see. 34, of course, is a single bag. So I figured 34 is a single bag. Where's that thing go? Oh, this right there. Okay, hang on. That's gonna go right in there. There we go. Okay. All right, those are going to be extra little Indiana Jones whips there. We can use them for our Indiana Jones figs, but this is one more gun, I guess. We're going to do one more gun. Oh, there's 2 guns. Nope, we're doing 2 guns. All right, so let's drop that. We're going to make another one real quick here. We got Johnny 2 guns here. All right. Because what is a sail barge without like major weaponry? You know what I'm saying? There. Drop that in there, and then put this one there. Oh, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing, freaky Lego. I see what you're doing. All right. Drop that there. Put that in there. And then the gun goes. Oh, it just clips in. And it just clips into the side here. Like that. There's your gun right there. And then this one's the same thing. It just clips into the side here. And then this just goes on top like that. Connection point's been established. And this is going to go on this one. There. Okay, so we got a gun there. Gun there. Bag 3-4. Very much on this bag. This bag is a teeny tiny bag. So 786 pieces from them. Even the small stuff is expensive. 786 piece build from them is 170. Who are you talking about, Angry Dragon? Are you talking about Bricker Builds? Are you talking about Bricker Builds with that one? Because for $175 from the company that I'm getting the set from, you can get a 4,000 piece Mario, the buildable Mario, for 4,000 pieces for $175. So, you know that. Put that mold that one around in your noodle for about 30 seconds and just see how that ends up shaking out. Because again, it may not be authentic Lego, but if you can get the same look that they give on their builds for a fraction of the price, I think you're going to be doing very, very well. And there's a lot of cost conscious people out there, especially nowadays, because obviously it's everything is hella expensive. So there's a lot of people out there that are going to be looking to save some moolah. So moolah savers. And then we're going to drop this right there. And then we got to drop another one of these Johnny Fives right there. And then another one of this guy right up there. Snap-a-loogie. We got to drop you 2 by there. You going over the top? You going over the top a little bit? That's weird, but yeah, I guess you're going to do it. Okay. All right. I'm going to flip-flop you right there and find your brother. Where's your brother? That is definitely not your brother. Here he is. Okay, we're going to put you right there. Thank you, Brick Revolution. If you can hear me, brother, I appreciate the thumbnails, getting those thumbnails over to me. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you, thank you. He got the thumbnails together for the show. We're running a little bit behind on the thumbnails. I haven't wanted to bother him for a little bit. So, but he's the thumbnail expert on the channel. So he gets all that stuff together for us. So I was messing around with some AI this week, and you guys saw a little bit of it. I posted some of it on there. Actually, I changed all the channel art. If you guys haven't checked out Holland and Ballin', I definitely went through and changed some of the channel art on the stream. So if you guys check that out, it'll be a little bit more updated. But again, having fun with AI, it's kind of a cool thing to kind of mess around with when you got a little bit of time. But AI is pretty crazy. You can get into some rabbit holes there if you're not careful. But I think some of the stuff actually came out pretty cool. It looks pretty sweet. So I don't know what this is. I don't know what I'm building here, but I have a sneaky suspicion there's going to be 2 of them. It just, you have one of those suspicions there's going to be 2. And yeah, this has got to be a turret. This is going to be a gun turret, I think. Yep, this is going to be like a turret. So let's put this there. Let's pick this up. Let's drop a roundy batoundy on this one. And then, is it a wizard wand? It is a wizard wand. Oh, snap. The first Harry Potter wizard wand. There we go. We dropping a wizard wand in a Star Wars set. That's some good stuff right there. Harry Potter. H. Potter. And then we drop one of these. Round boy on this one here. Put it up to the top. And then that goes on this one right here. I think that covers that up. Is that going to cover that up? No, that don't. Oh, is it going to... No, it can't go in the middle. Hang on a bit. Oh, maybe it goes. Oh, you know what? I bet you it goes like this. Yeah, you can cover it. There you go. All right, and then we got to turn this around and put this roly-poly thing on here, the little ball joint piece. Oh, this goes off the side. Okay, so this is off the back side. All right, so this I got to turn. Of course, I got to turn. Oof. When you're in the thick of this, you're getting ready to finish the set, and you see this big massive thing. No pieces of art. No, nothing broke yet. No, nothing is broke yet. So, no snap pieces yet, which is really, really good. Really, really good. So there we go. So that's good. Bango. Yep. Thank you to BR for sending me over those. But of course, I built the opposite side of this one. So I have to gingerly turn this whole damn thing around. So here we go. Let's try not to break things here, but this whole thing's got to be spun around. Okay, so here we go. I already made one. I got to make one more. And here's a 35 bag. So again, 35 is going to probably be most of the other finished work that I haven't. This thing is heavy. This thing is, it's caught. This thing is extremely large and extremely heavy. If you have not experienced this build or this in person, it is very large and very heavy. Okay, so this has got to get pointed down. This just goes in there like this. This is just a wing and a prayer here. There we go. So that's just a wing that just kicks out like that on the side here. It kind of, it's kind of got a little wabi-sabi to it too. So I was going to keep that there. I literally will have to build the same exact thing again. So what I'm going to do though, honestly, because we already did it, is I'm going to pick this thing back up again. Massive set. And then flip her around. Oh, don't take out anything else. The goal is to be done in the next 20 minutes so I can roll right into hauling and balling and have a perfect example of a built sail barge. All right, let's rock this real quick. Even if I don't get the dang plate done, I'm okay with that. If I don't get the plate done, that's cool. Drop test. Oh, cheap. I'm telling you, man. Y'all need to go back to. We got to find that video. We should look that video up again tonight where cheap ass dropped the Voltron. Where he drop tested the Voltron. That was pretty eclectic there. Right, that one there. We got this one here. He didn't even drop test it. He actually threw it. It was pretty impressive. All right, and I'm going to talk to you guys too when we get on the stream tonight. I purchased something. Coldwater actually sent me a link. I'll show you guys when we get on the stream tonight. But there was a company that was actually putting together. They actually did printed pieces of the sticker sections for the set. So they actually did printed pieces for it, and on actual Lego pad printed pieces, which you can't go wrong. You definitely cannot go. That's a service that a lot of these sets actually need and require. So I did pick up. It was like $30, but you got all of the stickers for the rest of the sticker pieces. So every stickered piece that's like here, that's on this little sticker sheet here, they printed a piece for it. So once I get it, I'm gonna go and probably jump on a quick stream and show everybody me putting together the actual stickered pieces on it. So I don't have to use the damn stickers anymore. Right. Drop that there. Drop that there. I don't know what 30. Oh, it's gonna have to be the connection pieces for the sails. That's what that's gonna be. Okay. I was thinking to myself, I'm like, what is actually the rest of the bags? But that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be connection pieces for the sails. Yeah. So that's what it shall be. Drop that there, drop that there, put that there, 1x2 Johnny piece there. We got this guy here, one more here. All right, and then we are almost finito here. So we're in the home stretch now, everybody. The home stretch, this is it. One more wizarding wand here. Drop the wizarding wand in the hole there. Put that, I don't even know where the hell this goes now. Where am I? This is going to be this piece here. And then I think this. Yeah, like that. Yeah, like that. All right, drop this in here. And then this just covers this thing. But again, I don't know if it really, I think you might put it in here and then cover it over to here. I think that looks, yeah, it looks like it's supposed to go. I think that's the way it actually is supposed to go. All right, and then drop this in here. And then we got this guy right here. And we're pointing that down, and that goes in here like so. Okay. So that's in there. Good to go. Yeah, this is the canopy system for the yeah, there's two of them. So 35 is the canopy system for the sail. And that's all this is. It's two of them. We get to make the canopy system real quick. It's all like Technic pieces and everything like that. And then we shall be done. I'm only streaming for 1:10. That's actually not terrible. So I'm going to do two of these right off the rip. So I'm not even going to mess around. We're going to wrap these right off the rip because there is two of them. So we're gonna make this a lot quicker, a lot more efficient. So we're just going to do two right off the rip here. We're just going to make it look mean, and we're going to be done. And we're going to be able to take a nice picture. We're going to be able to show you guys this on the stream tonight on the All In and Ballin' stream. So it's going to be good. All right, let's drop this in there. Sideways Sally there. Sideways Sally there. Here. All the Technic pieces in the... Let's see what we got. Oh, we got the bars. Now we got bars. Yeah. We've got a bar there. One bar there. One bar here. There's the, oh crap. Come on. Got it. I catch it. I got it. All right. Is there another bar? Is there? Oh shit! Are they not? No, they're the small bars. There's got to be one more, right? Come on now. Did it roll? Did it roll on me already? Gotta be looking right at it. I'm looking right at it. I see you, bar. I see you, bar. Trying to hide from me. You're trying to hide from me, bar. All right. Let's see. So let's do this. 1, 2, 2, and then 1, 2. Okay, let's drop another one of these here. Oh, it's got to be up and down. This is sideways. You want to go this? No, you want to go. Should go this way. And then this is sideways. So you want to go this way like that. So one there. One there. Oh, there's one on this side. Oh, other side. These on this side, and then this side. No Brick Designers has the same sticker for the new slave one. One in pad printed pack. The one I got it from. Hang on, I'll tell you right now. Where did Coldwater send me that? That was from. Where's my friend Coldwater? That was from Minifigs for You. Minifigs for You is what Secret Squirrel is where I got where he sent it to me from. So Minifigs for You. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Drop it in there. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. And then we got another volley piece. 1, 2. Oh, shoot, that didn't even in. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, what else? Oh, what are you talking about there, Angry Dragon? Who's scamming now? You still talking about the Pokemon stuff, or you talking about the Lego stuff? You talking about the drawer games, which again they're still out there. I saw that one. I don't remember even who that was, but I saw that one stream that was going that those guys were selling packs of bulk for like $15, like an ounce of bulk for like 20-30 bucks. It was insane. Absolutely insane. I don't know if they're still even on the thing anymore. They were a big like pop culture like stream, but I don't even know if they're actually on there anymore. If Whatnot was smart, they would have shut them down because that was yeah. The Pokemon stuff is crazy, but I'm telling you the Lego stuff too is getting a little out of hand for sure too. All right. So we need 2 of these per. Okay, so this is going to be the last of it here. This is going to be the last of it. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we got Dipsy Doodle on this side here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then we got this hooky thing on here. So like a little tree piece. You got the tree piece here. 1, 2 tree pieces. At least they're snapping in. That's a good thing too. I like to hear these pieces snap in. So especially when it comes to these sails and stuff like this, so they're not going to freaking fall apart on you. I definitely don't want to see these things snapped in like that. I don't want to see these things falling apart on us here. Right, so this one goes like this. This one's going to go there. Clip it. And then Drop it in there. One. Same thing. Flip it. Ticket. Drop it in there. Two. Flip it. Ticket. Drop it in there. Three. Flip it. Ticket. Drop it in there. Four. Okay. So now we take said, and then we put, okay, so this goes like this. So these go in like this, I think, and that's on the top. Yep, so it's got to go one there, and then one here. Okay, so that's like that. And then one here. Yep. And then one here like this. Let's make a new account and start fresh. Yeah. Yeah, there's everything. Yeah, that's all also crazy. All right. So let's see here. So what do we got? Oh boy, this looks freaking fierce. All right, what are we doing? Oh, is that literally all it is? You drop it in the middle here. There's just two. One goes here. I thought it would look a little crazier than this, but I guess it just goes, one goes there, and then one goes up over in here. Oh, they crisscross, don't they? They're almost like applesauce crisscross here. All right, so they kind of hang out next to. I mean, they move and stuff like that. Yeah, they definitely move and stuff. So, but that is the pieces. That is definitely the pieces. So, I got both sets of I got the new cloth and the old cloth. I think this one is the one with the. There's two of these. I think this is the one with the mark on it. I think I'm going to use. I can't really. It's funny because you can't really even tell if this one has the mark on it or not. So I'm probably just going to pop this one in because this might be the new one or it might be the old one. Can't really tell. I think these are the new ones right here. Honestly, if I had to guess, let me see. They did again. Thanks, shout out to Lego. They did send me new ones. They look pretty good. But I really can't even tell because one of them had the divot mark on it, the other one did not. So I do have two. I did have two sets of sails here. I think I'm going to put this one on because I believe this is the good one here. So, well, let's just see how these go in. Let's see if hopefully they don't make too big of a mess here. I'll drop that one in there. Let's drop this one in there. That one in there. And that one on there. And then the same thing here. Let's draw this one here. This one here. This one here. And that one there. And then I don't think it really, I mean, they just chill like this, right? There ain't really, I mean, you can move them a little bit. But I don't think they come up or anything. Is that low? I mean, that's as low as it goes. These things, well, they move up. So they move like side to side. So you can move them like side to side and stuff like that. But they're kind of chilling. That's kind of what they do. They're kind of low like that. They kind of keep all the sun out of the eyes of the scoundrels, I guess. So yeah, one's supposed to be down up a little bit. There you go. And then one's supposed to be down like that. There we go. Oh, and I think do these come together a little bit? No, they don't push together at all, do they? No, I think they're just kind of chilling like that. All right, there we go. All right, so again, this is just a stand. Obviously, it's a lot of pieces. Holy crap. There's definitely a lot of pieces. I have 20. Yeah, we are going to do it because I'm not going to. It's just a stand. I was going to build it off stream, but we got a couple minutes here. We might as well. It is just a stand. If you've seen a stand once, you've seen them all. I mean, this is just a literal minifig stand is all we're doing with this one here. 2, 4, 6, 8 pack right there. 1x2. That's all we're going to do here. I think I just lost one now. Let me just see. Did that just fall to the ground? Yes, no, maybe so. I don't know. Maybe not. All right, cool. I'll take it there. All right, so drop that under here. and drop one of these, and then another square. It's going to be simplistic right here. Simplisticness. All right, here we go. What do we got here? We got one here. 4 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4. But 4 right in the middle here. And not down to that far. We're going to go from 1 right to there. All right, flip it back over, and then 2, 4, 6, 8er, another 8 pack over here. Boom, and then a 1 by. I got a 4 banger right there. Rocking and rolling. All right, let's see what we got here. Now we're going to be almost tile time. It's almost tile time. Tile time. All right, I know cheap ass will be extremely excited that I finished this set and got this done. He's been on me for a while to get this one done. So 2, 4, 6, another 8 pack on the attack here. Drop another 4. This is a beefy stand too. This is a beefy tease. Oh, and we got the piece. And I was hoping it wasn't going to be busted or scratched or anything like that. It looks like it's pretty solid. So I'm pretty excited about that. Let's drop another 3rd on here. We got a 1 by here right there. And then we just got tiles. We're just using tiles. Miles of tiles. Here we go. Nothing scratched, hopefully. I don't see anything scratched, so that's pretty cool there. Jabba'S going to be sitting chilling. They gave him an olive green 1x1 with a jumper to put his big frame on. So we got that. That's going for Jabba there. All right, then we got 1, 2. I think we're going 1 more and then 1. Yep. And then a 1x4, followed by this guy. And then 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right, the stand is looking beefy. Looking real beefy. Okay, let's see what we got here. Beefy tees. Here we go. Drop this down because that's where that stand part's going to go. 1 there. And then we'll drop you there. We're going to drop your friend off there. And then, where's your other buddy? Where is he? Is he still hanging out with us or no? I think we got to have him hanging out with us, but I don't see him. There he is. Okay, he's hanging out with us still. And then we got this there. We got to drop 1 more of those there. Another sign piece there. Another sign piece there. Yep, that's for the signage. And then we're going to drop you over here, like so. Yep. Make it look mean, make it look finished. We're going to have a nice finished look to this set here. I'm building it for days, months, weeks, years. All right, so that's to there. Now we got to build. There's the signage here. We got the sign piece here. So we got this, this, and this, and this. And we're going to drop this down to here. It's a nice sign. The sign is good. It does not look like it's scratched in any way, which is perfect. Again, this did come in its own kind of plastic container with the rest of the pieces, with the bar pieces. So it did come pretty nice there. It's pretty solid. All right, so let's drop this in there. Slap it down. Slap it down. Looks nice there. Looks real nice there. Jabba'S sail barge there. And what else do we have to do? Oh gosh, what is that? Okay, so we need this and this, which is pretty cool. And that goes on the end here, right there. I think we're gonna have to. I think we need something to make this look a little bit better, but I don't know. Let's see what we got here. So we're gonna do. Is it again? Do we have to make the same thing again? Oh yeah, because that's just for Jabba. Okay. That base plate that we just made was just for Jabba. Now we have to make the plate for everybody else to stand on. Okay. That makes sense. So now we have the plate for everybody else here. Because that was just for Jabba himself. Whoops, he's a big guy. He needs some space there. So we gotta put that down for Jabba to hut himself there. There. But this is for the rest of the minifigures here. So we got a whole lineup here for the rest of the figs. Fingales here. So I think we're going to be almost. Oh, yeah, here we go. That's looking mean right now. It's looking mean. Here we go. That's basically what we're doing here. We're going to drop this on the bottom there. Okay, and then it's going to be, so we drop one, and then a jumper, and then one, and then one of these, and then you're just going to go every other. So it's that, jumper, that, modified, jumper. Hopefully we did this right. We'll figure it out at the end here. Jumper, modified, jumper, modified, jumper, modified, jumper, 1x2. Well, just came back from finding my dog. He was wandering the neighborhood and he didn't even know. And whoa, is he all right? Dang, that's not good. Holy crap. Hopefully he's safe. Is he good? You guys found him. That sounds like a good plan. We are done here. We got this done. Here's all the figures. The minifigures are here. Let's see what we got. We got this guy here. Salacious is on the end here. We're going to put all the figures in as they're supposed to go here. We got Wolf. Where's the Wolf Man? Max Rebo's chilling in the piano room still, so we'll put Rebo in eventually, but we're going to leave him out for now. Where's Slave Leia? We got Slave Leia next to the Gamorrean Guard. And then Vism is right there. And then R2-D2 rolling right there deep with his bar cart. And then Salacious is supposed to be at the end. Salacious B. Crumb is he's got the top spot in the end here. So he's sitting on the damn pedestal over here. But all right, guys, gals, y'all been the best in the world. I appreciate you. I got about 10 minutes before hauling and balling, but this is what it is. Here's the whole shebango here. Here is the set. I just got to pull out Jabba and his buddy Salacious and Max Rebo. But there's the set. Thank you very much. You guys have been the best. I will talk to you in a little bit. I'll see you guys in about 10 minutes. Hauling and balling. Come check us out. Hanging out. You guys will show this a little bit more detail maybe. But I will see you in the next live stream or in the next 10 minutes on Hauling and Balling. Have a good night, everybody.